When you're past 60, the way your dog chooses to sleep near you is anything but random. Every night, as the house quiets down and the world slows, they make a decision. Where to lie, how close to be, whether to press against you or simply curl within arm's reach. Is it just warmth? Habit? A cute routine that makes your heart melt? Not exactly. Behind that small jump onto your bed, there's a deeper instinct moving quietly under the surface. A choice your dog makes about comfort, safety, and who you have become in their life. To you, it's just a mattress and a blanket. To your dog, your bed is a nighttime sanctuary, a circle of trust where they can finally lower their guard. A place where they don't just sleep next to you. They watch over you while you sleep. And the way they settle in that space can affect more than you realize. Your rest, your body, your nightly peace, and the invisible bond between you and your four-legged shadow. Tonight, we're going to decode what every sigh, shuffle, and sleeping spot truly means when you're over 60. Number 1. They're not just sleeping with you. They're sleeping because of you. You might think your dog curls up beside you simply because they adore you. And yes, love is a big part of it. But for a dog, choosing a sleeping place is never just sentimental. It's one of the most instinctive, survival-driven decisions they make every single day. In the wild, where a dog rests can mean the difference between safety and danger. Even though your companion now has soft sheets and a roof instead of dirt and open sky, that instinct never truly disappears. So when your dog looks at your bed, they're not just seeing a soft, warm surface. They're seeing a predictable scent, a familiar heartbeat, a rhythm they've memorized. If you're over 60, your daily routine often shifts into something calmer and more stable. You wake up at similar times, you turn off the lights at similar hours. You move a little slower, breathe a little deeper, and speak a little softer at night. To your dog, that calm energy is a lighthouse. They know that beside you, there are fewer sudden movements, fewer loud noises, fewer chaotic surprises. Your presence becomes a signal. Here, we can finally rest. So yes, your dog sleeps near you because they love you, but also because they feel safe with you. You've become the quiet center of their world, the place where their instincts can finally relax. Their choice to curl up beside you is their nightly way of saying, "I trust you to keep the world calm while I close my eyes." And when they press just close enough to feel your warmth, or position themselves between you and the door, they're not just being cute. They're silently promising, "If anything happens, I'll be the first to know." Number 2. How your nighttime energy shapes your dog's peace. Have you ever noticed how your dog seems to scan you before settling down at night? They might pace a little, circle the bed, look at your face, listen to your breathing. It can seem like restlessness, but often it's a kind of emotional check-in. Dogs read our bodies better than we do. They notice the way your chest rises and falls, the tension in your shoulders, how quickly your eyes blink, the way you shift your legs under the blanket. And as we age, our own sleep can become lighter, broken, and more fragile, which means your dog feels every tiny change. If you sigh heavily, they may sigh too. If you toss and turn, they adjust their position. If you take longer to fall asleep, they delay fully relaxing as well. Without saying a word, the two of you enter a shared rhythm. And the truth is, when you're over 60, that shared rhythm can either calm both of you or quietly exhaust you over time. If you go to bed anxious, scrolling through your phone, worrying about the future, or replaying old memories, your dog senses the unsettled energy. They may stay more alert, more wired, more on guard, even while lying beside you. But when you slow down the night, dim the lights, breathe more slowly, and treat those last minutes before sleep as sacred quiet time with your dog, something beautiful happens. Their breathing deepens, their muscles soften, their paws twitch a little as their mind drifts away from the day. In that moment, your dog isn't just mirroring you. They're absorbing your calm or your tension. And as we'll see later, that shared emotional climate doesn't just affect your feelings. It also touches your rest, your body, and how refreshed you both feel in the morning. When your dog finally lets out that long, slow sigh beside you, the one that almost sounds human. It's more than a cute sound effect. It's their nervous system downshifting. It's their body saying, "We're safe now." That sigh is often the moment when your rhythms line up. Your slower breathing, their relaxed chest, the room growing still. And for many people over 60, that shared exhale is one of the quietest yet most powerful parts of the whole day. But the story doesn't stop there. The way your dog chooses to rest on or near you can reveal even more. Number 3. The sleeping spot that reveals their heart. Where your dog decides to sleep on you or around you is a kind of emotional map. It might look random, but it rarely is. If your dog rests on your chest, especially when you're lying on your back, that's not just about warmth. That's the heart-to-heart position. They feel your heartbeat, your breath beneath their paws. It's a vulnerable place for them, too. They're giving up some of their ability to move quickly in exchange for closeness. That usually means deep emotional trust. If they curl up by your legs or tuck themselves at your feet, they're choosing a role. Quiet guardian. From down there, they can still watch the room, sense movement, and respond if something changes. A sound in the hallway, a door opening, a shift in your breathing. It's loyalty mixed with duty. If your dog inches up toward your pillow, maybe even resting their head near yours, that's a special kind of closeness. In dog packs, the most trusted companions often sleep near the leader's head, where scent and sound are strongest. It's as if they're saying, greater than, "I want to be where your thoughts and your breath begin." But there's another powerful signal. If they quietly drape themselves along your back or curl into that space between your shoulder blades and the mattress, the place where you can't immediately see them, that's almost complete surrender. No easy escape route. No clear view of the door. For a creature wired for survival, choosing that spot means greater than, "I believe nothing will hurt me while I'm with you." The older we get, the more these small, wordless gestures matter. Your dog can't write you a letter or send you a text, but every night, their body language tells you exactly what you mean to them if you know how to read it. Number 4. When bedtime comfort becomes a secret strain. Now we need to talk about something most owners over 60 never consider. Sharing your bed with your dog can be deeply comforting. It can reduce loneliness, anxiety, and even the ache of memories on hard nights. But if you're not careful, it can also quietly steal from your rest and your body. As we age, our joints become more sensitive. We wake up more easily. Our muscles take a little longer to recover. So every time your dog jumps up, shifts, scratches, or readjusts their position at 2 a.m., it can pull you out of deeper sleep without you even realizing why you're tired the next morning. Maybe you wake up with your neck a bit stiffer, your lower back a little more sore, or your hips feeling like the mattress just isn't as supportive as it used to be. Sometimes it's not the mattress. It's the way your body twists slightly to make room for that furry body pressed against your legs or sitting behind your knees. And if your dog likes to sleep right up against you, pinning the blanket or trapping your feet, you might spend hours in one awkward position because you don't want to disturb them. That's love, but it's also strain. There's another layer. Light sleepers over 60 often wake up for small reasons. A change in temperature, a noise outside, a shift in breathing. Now add a dog who hears and reacts to almost everything. A car door slams outside. Your dog lifts their head. You half wake up. The neighbor's dog barks. Your dog's ears perk. Your eyes open again. 1 or 2 nights like that don't seem like much, but over time, this pattern can lead to more fragmented rest and slower recovery for your body. You still adore your dog. You still crave their presence, but your sleep might be silently paying the price. The goal isn't to push them away, but to create a nighttime setup that protects both your hearts and your health. Maybe that means a soft dog bed right next to your mattress, where they can still touch your hand. Maybe it means a small ramp so they don't have to jump and jolt your body. Maybe it's just a gentle boundary about where on the bed they're allowed to settle. Because loving your dog doesn't mean sacrificing your rest. And protecting your rest is one of the best ways to stay healthy enough to love them for as many years as possible. Number 5. When closeness turns into a quiet cry for help. Most nights, your dog's choice to sleep beside you is about trust, comfort, and routine. But sometimes, an increase in closeness can be a warning sign. If your dog suddenly begins pressing against you more tightly than usual, refusing to leave your side, or panicking when you move even a few inches away, it might not be extra affection. It could be anxiety, or even discomfort they don't know how else to show. Dogs lean into us when they're scared of storms or strange noises, they're feeling pain, or they sense tension in the home. When you're over 60, your own health shifts, routines change, people come and go. Your dog notices every one of those changes. If they start pacing more at night, licking their paws, breathing faster, or only relaxing when they're glued to your body, it's time to pay attention. Healthy closeness feels soft and calm. Anxious closeness feels tight, restless, and almost desperate. If your dog won't sleep unless they are practically on top of you, watch for other clues. Are they eating less? Moving more slowly? Whining, pacing, or staring at you intensely as if trying to tell you something? Sometimes the most loving thing you can do is not just enjoy the cuddle, but ask, is something wrong? Checking in with your vet, adjusting the environment, or simply giving them more structured reassurance during the day can turn that anxious clinging back into peaceful companionship at night. Because your dog doesn't have words, they only have behavior, and nighttime behavior is often where the truth whispers first. Number 6. The unspoken ritual before sleep. There's a tiny window every night that most people rush past without noticing. It's that moment right before your dog truly falls asleep. They circle once or twice. They nudge the blanket. They take one last look at your face. Then they sigh and sink into the mattress. To you, it might look like nothing, just another dog making themselves comfortable. But to them, it's a ritual, a small ceremony of trust. In those seconds, your dog is making a promise, greater than "I'll stay here until morning. I'll keep track of your breathing, your movements, your scent. If you wake, I'll wake. If something changes, I'll know." As we get older, these quiet rituals become more precious. The world moves so fast outside your front door. Technology, news, responsibilities, memories that feel heavier at night. But inside your bedroom, there is this one simple, faithful pattern repeating itself every evening. Your dog doesn't care how many candles are on your last birthday cake. They don't care how much you've achieved, what you regret, or how many times you've started over. They care that you are here, that you came to bed, that your scent still fills the room. For them, that's enough to close their eyes and surrender to the dark. Number 7. The night watch. You never asked for, but always had. When you finally drift off, truly drift off, your dog does something extraordinary. They rest, but they don't completely switch off. Part of them stays alert, tuned to you like a soft, living alarm. A change in your breathing, a small sound in the hallway, a shift in your position. Your dog adjusts, listens, decides, greater than "is everything still okay?" Long before humans had alarms and locks and porch lights, they had dogs by their side. Dogs who watched the night so we could rest. That instinct is still alive every time your dog curls up beside you, especially as you grow older and your body needs more care. To them, this is one of the purest forms of love they know how to give. Not noisy, not dramatic, just staying. Staying through the long hours, through your dreams and wake-ups, through the moments you don't even remember because you were half asleep. So the next time you feel that warm weight at your feet, that soft body leaning against your back, or that quiet sigh beside your pillow. Remember, it's not just, "My dog likes my bed." It's, "I feel safe with you. I'm watching over you. You are my home." And for many people over 60, that simple truth makes the night feel a little less empty, a little less frightening, and a lot more meaningful. If these moments matter to you as much as they clearly matter to your dog, take a second to honor them. Give them a gentle stroke before you turn off the light. Whisper a thank you into their fur. And when you wake up tomorrow, maybe share this message with another dog lover who sleeps beside their best friend, so they too can see just how much is being said in the silence of the night.